can do ET.
I have a question for Jean-Marc while everyone's assembling back here on your left, right here.
Yes. Hi.
Everyone seemed, Nicole, Reese, everyone seemed open to the possibility of a second season, but you were pretty adamant about there not being a need for a second season, that you weren't going to be a part of one. Where do you stand on season 2 now?
It's a good question. I'm glad you add the now. And I mean, I'm just like the audience and like these girls and everyone else right now. I mean, yes, it'd be great. It'd be great to reunite the team and to do it. Are we going to be able to do it? To do it all together? And I wish. So let's see. Let's see what the future will be.
Can we go to Nicole and Reese? Nicole, Reese, back over here on your left. What's the status of season 2? Jean-Marc just said that he's interested now in being involved.
Well, you already know we're liars. I don't think you should trust anything we say. No. We're thinking about more lies to tell. We're thinking about it. We're talking about it. We're discussing it. We're having ideas, but nothing definitive yet. Waiting for
Nicole?
I mean, we love playing these roles. Their storylines are so complex and interesting, and it would be fantastic if we could continue them on. So right now, though, we're just savoring this moment because this is amazing.
Very cool.
Right? I mean, really.
Good evening, right here, right in front of you. Thank you so much. I'm Ramzi Malouki from Canal Plus France. You know, it's very rare, but we've seen tonight a lot of actors, and by actors I mean female and male, sharing the nomination in the same series, limited series. Reese, Nicole, what does that tell you?
That they're...
The fact that we created 4 roles for women that all got nominated is the real win here. So when you talk about changing the way we see society and the way that you see women on film and women at the center of a story and more than one woman in a television show and multiple women being nominated is the real watershed for me. And I feel like that's what we set out to accomplish. 5 distinct roles that were all important, that these women were the heroes of their own stories, and they were complicated, complex. They weren't good or bad. They were every color of the human experience. And I think that's why the Academy recognized these very diverse performances.
And also, this was about women, but it was for everybody. And what was so wonderful is that we had so many people, men and women, of all different ages watching the show. That went far beyond what we expected. So it was a show for everyone. As much as it's about women, it was for everyone. And that was, I mean, it was just exciting to see that happen.
Nicole and Reese, Angela Bishop from Network 10 Australia, congratulations. This is so fantastic. So you've proved that a show starring 5 great female characters can rate its socks off, can win awards. So you're going to be making bucket loads of this. The studio's just going to say yes, yes, yes from now on in.
Okay. What do you think? I hope so. I mean, this is the part of the reason we say about season 2 is it takes an enormous amount of work. It takes an enormous amount of focus, and it requires, it's not easy. And so, but if you're willing to do the hard work, and then if the studios, and in this case, HBO, I said in my speech, they did not waver. They believed in us. We sat down with them, and they said, we'll do what you need. That's fabulous, and we're incredibly grateful.
And Leanne, quickly, can we ask Leanne Moriarty? Every time we ask about season 2, everyone says, ask Leanne Moriarty. So I'm going to ask Leanne Moriarty, are you writing something?
I'm thinking about it. It's a beautiful possibility. That's all I'm saying.
Congratulations. Is the mic on? Yeah, can you? This is Guy de Mulder. Congratulations to everybody. I just have one question. Where did you get the courage to explore the tough lives or the tough situations of domestic violence and sexual abuse? And how much do you think this has helped to understand the problem, since it's very common. And thank you for doing the show.
Well, Leanne wrote it originally. Do you want to come on? Say something.
Where did I get the courage? It came from a really horrible ex-boyfriend who I took great pleasure in killing off. First in the book, and then it was very nice to see it happen in the series. So, so that's where, and then Nicole took it from there.
And I mean, I think what's been extraordinary is that the way in which television each week, when people are watching it, and they're watching it intimately, and it enters into their living rooms, into their homes, wherever they're watching it, but somehow there's an intimacy to it. So it's created a situation for me where I've never been closer to the audience than I have through this show. And the communication and the way in which people talk to me and talk to me about my storyline, it's been extraordinary. I do say I'm so surprised at how many women are either in this situation or know somebody in this situation, not exactly like in Big Little Lies, but who want to share their stories. It's devastating, actually.
Wolf, for Nicole and Reese, it would have been enough responsibility to play each of these very complicated characters. And you talked about how inhabiting those women changed you. How did it change you to be in charge, to come up with this idea, take it all the way, be the bosses, take on that kind of huge responsibility? What did you learn about yourselves doing that part of it?
Finally.
Tell the truth.
Finally. No, it's great. It's great to be the architect of your own destiny.
They want you in front of the mic.
Sorry. It's great to be the architect of your own destiny and create material for yourself. And I think Nicole, I feel so short in so many ways today. But just in that, talking about creating roles for women, I mean, it's something I've been very passionate about for the past 5 years, and with Bruna and talking to Nicole about that, and seeing the parts diminish for women as you get older in the business, and it feels incredible to be able to use the years of experience to architect a movie or a television show that can create so many notable roles for women and create award-winning moments, which is exciting.
As a boss, did you learn some of the things that you wished happened to you on a set? Did you learn to put them into motion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think, you have an accumulated amount of experience from just, we've been in movies for so long, and it turns out we know how to do it for ourselves.
But at the same time, it's still always a collaboration. I mean, when you say boss, as much as, and anyone who will tell you this, when you're doing a film or a TV show, there is an enormous amount of people behind the scenes who are working so hard. We're up front doing it, and yes, we're making the decisions, but all of these, I mean, Bruna and Per and Jean-Marc and Nate and Greg and everyone are sweating it out every single day.
And there's hundreds of other people that aren't here
Yeah.
and didn't come, and
So
that we owe
we were
a
able to
deep
galvanize it.
gratitude to. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hi, this is Britt Middleton with Nine Network Australia, and my question's for Nicole. I want to know how playing a survivor of domestic abuse changed you as an actress, and how it influences, the roles you'll be going towards in the future.
I've just always sort of followed my gut. I'm very idiosyncratic in my taste and in what I choose, and it's very emotional a lot of the times where I go and why I choose things. In regards to this role, I didn't quite realize how it was going to affect me. I went in there and I did it, but there were times, I mean, it affected me more than anything I've ever done. And I'm not still, I mean, it's, Jean-Marc knows, I mean, we would be, you know, putting together the scenes and Alex and I would be doing them. But I think the repetitive nature of it and, you know, when you really throw yourself into it, you're going to get hurt a little bit sometimes. You just are. So that, doing that for 5 months and going home, and I had to sort of keep it quiet, and I was trying to be stoic about it and be secretive about it because I didn't want to put anybody into an awkward position. That was just very strange, and it penetrated my psyche in a very strange way. But that's what we do as actors. We're meant to do things that disturb us sometimes. I mean, I then went on, and I've just finished doing Aquaman, which I was not disturbed by. But, you know, I'm fortunate to be able to try things right now. But I love the craft. I always have since I was 14 years old. I've been doing it since I was 14, and I'm still here at 50. Oh my God.